Neighbors in northwest Colorado Springs are not happy about a proposed data center that could be moving in nearby. Dozens of you have emailed our newsroom in the last week about this. The concerns include the impact on energy, water, and even noise. News 5's Allison Zimmerman spoke with neighbors and the company about their concerns.
Even on a windy day, you can hear the birds in the Chelsea Glen neighborhood. The people who live here, like Kate Kent, consider it a bonus. That and the proximity to open space.
And honestly, this is what attracted us, even though there is an industrial center right there. Like, we knew that eventually someone was going to move in there.
But now, yellow signs line the streets with a simple message: no data center. A company plans to move into this building where Kent has a clear view from her backyard.
I think when we moved in, we didn't have a full understanding of how badly the city had failed this neighborhood during that time.
The building was an Intel computer chip plant, but in 2018, a crypto mining business moved in, and neighbors say there was a loud issue that lasted for years.
You could hear it just, gearing up, but the noise was outrageous. It was 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. No breaks unless something broke down on their side.
Ron Graham Becker has lived in the neighborhood for nearly 30 years. He says Intel was a great neighbor, but the company that ran the crypto mining, 3G Venture, he says was a problem until he left in 2022.
And during that 4 years of noise, it was a battle of what was legal, what was not, what was violation, what was not. But when it finally turned off for good, it was like, let's have a block party. Let's just pull out all the liquor and everything else. Not really, but it was an excitement time.
And now the company 3G Venture still owns the building, but a new company called Raiden is planning on moving in for the data center called Project Taurus.
No, I'm not hopeful because I've got a track record with them. Precedent has already been set with the same player, 3G Venture, a new administration, a new planning and development, and they're still doing the same thing.
I don't want to disparage 3G. Our business is not their business. We are buying the building.
Jason Green is the COO and co-founder of Raiden, the company moving into the building. He says 3G Ventures will not be involved once the sale of the property is complete.
We have never worked with them before. We only know them through this transaction, and it is strictly a transaction. So the owner, Mr. Chen, is selling the asset to Raiden. That is our only relationship.
So what about the noise? Green says crypto mining and data centers have different needs.
Behavior of the equipment between these types of devices that we're installing in crypto is wildly different. I would not want to be in that backyard and have a hum in my backyard. That's not going to happen.
Green says a noise study has been done and that there will be equipment installed on the property to ensure it is below the minimum standards, which is 50 decibels. Neighbors are also concerned about energy and water. Green says they will be using what's called a closed-loop cooling system. It uses a mixture of water and glycol. The water usage is one time in the beginning.
So yes, the day one is going to require a certain volume of water to get set up, and that's it.
Raiden hopes to be up and running by the end of the year. I asked if he can promise to neighbors that if 1 year into the project, their walls won't be vibrating and their water will still come on.
I can absolutely promise that. We care about the people around us, and I'm not here to lie to somebody.
We also reached out to Colorado Springs Utilities about this project. They said that businesses like Raiden follow a process, but they do not share where businesses are at in that process. But ultimately, a company like Raiden would bear the cost, not the ratepayers in that area. Now, there's going to be a community meeting tomorrow at Hyatt Place Hotel on the northwest side of the city. That's going to begin at 5:30. We'll follow up and let you know what happens. In Colorado Springs, Allison Zimmerman, News 5.